Alocasia versus Colocasia. This is one of the most asked questions in the gardening community. I think you are the one on whose mind this question arises again and again. So I hope the question will be over today. Leaves. The main difference between these two plants is in the leaf characteristics. Though both plants have very large leaves and both are called elephant ear, they have distinct differences in their leaves. Sometimes, the leaves of Alocasia are smaller than the leaves of Colocasia. For identifying them properly, checking the leaves is the quickest method. Shape. The leaves of Alocasia are upward facing, and they are seen to stand in a horizontal direction. The shape of leaves can vary from slim arrowheads to wide heart-shaped leaves. Every new leaf can be twice the size in every week. On the other hand, the Colocasia leaves tend to point downward. They are more or less rounded, bowling ball-shaped. Texture. The leaves of Alocasia have a shiny surface with an extended corm. They are thick, waxy, slick and glossy in texture. Alocasia leaves are attached to the base of the stem rather than in the center. The Colocasia leaves have a matte finish. They are attached to the center of the stem. Color. The foliage of Colocasia is predominantly green in color. But they have plenty of variation. There are black-leaved Colocasia, black-spotted, glossy, matte-leaved varieties. The leaves of Alocasia are primarily dark green, but they are also seen in shades of almost black with a silvery sheen. Petioles. There is also a visible distinction in the petioles. Because of this, the leaves of these two plants are the most obvious difference. The petioles of Alocasia extend into the leaves, and because of this the leaves follow the line of the petioles. So, most Alocasia leaves tend to point upward. On the other hand, the petioles of Colocasia connect down from the notches in the leaves. That's why the leaves are seen to hang or drop at a downward angle. Elephant ear tubers. We can also differentiate between Alocasia and Colocasia by looking at the tuber or bulb of these two plants. Colocasia tubers are banded, large and swollen and encircled by striped markings. The tubers of Colocasia are also known as taro, that is usually used for food in Hawaii. On the other hand, Alocasia tubers are smaller, thin, longer and plain without the prominent stripes or eyes. Tubers of the both plants are grown into new plants, and they may produce offsets that can be detached. Height and structure. Colocasia varieties vary in size from 8 inches to over 9 feet. But most of the varieties are in the 3 to 10 feet range. On the other hand, Alocasia varieties are comparatively smaller than Colocasias. But they are not always seen as smaller. The average height of Alocasia is 2 to 6 feet. Flower. The difference in the female flower of these two plants is another significant difference. The placenta of the Alocasia plants is fundamental. In this plant, the stem and ovaries are attached to the placenta along the interior base. Flowers are light butter yellow in color. On the other hand, in Colocasia plants, the placenta is seen next to the inner side, and the stem and the ovaries are connected with the placenta through the interior sides of the ovary. Colocasia flowers are hidden under the leaf canopy. They are large, quite attractive, fragrant, and yellow in color. Similarities. Though they have many differences, they also have similarities, as they are from the same family Araceae. Now we will see a bit of a primer on the features that these two plants share. Common name. Both the plants are called elephant ear because of their very large and arrow-shaped leaves. Light. Both Alocasia and Colocasia, even all elephant ear plants, are shade tolerant, and they like to grow in more sunlight and moist soil. Flower. Both plants have almost similar looking flowers, and they are all critter resistant. Soil. These two tropical plants prefer to stay dry when they are latent. So they need a nice soft, rich bed of compost to grow. Fertilizer. Both plants are heavy feeders. They require liquid fertilizer during the growing season. Food. Both Alocasia and Colocasia have edible parts for which they are specially grown in some areas. Propagation. Both plants are propagated by the tubers. Alocasia produces rhizomes which are also used in propagation.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you like this, hit the like button. Also do subscribe and hit the bell icon. We want to hear from you in the comments section. Don't forget to share with your friends. Have a good day.